Here we have a 2016 on a 16 registration Volvo B8R Sunsundegui SC5 30-stroke 34-seat executive coach. So it's a bit special, this one, not your standard little Sunsundegui. It's currently operated by Roslin Coaches down in Parr, Cornwall. Painted in, I would imagine this is the silver livery it would have been in with its previous owner, which we'll come to shortly. Alloy wheels are fitted. Bodywork, particularly near side, has got a few scrapes. I would attest that to the operating environment around here. So there's a little bit of something there. We've got power operated rear continental door fitted. Did I say alloy wheels? I think I did. Little bit of fiberglass needed on the back corner. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Volvo engine. That's driven through Volvo's 12-speed automated I-shift gearbox. Reverse cameras fitted. And then this is where it gets a bit nasty, because that literally runs from the front wheel to there. So you've got a gouge there, goes into the wheel arch and the side locker. Okay, for me, easiest thing, because there's a bit of paint on the front corner as well. Bottom half repaint, personally. I think that'd sort of tidy it up a lot. But then if you're doing bottom half, you might as well, on a vehicle this size, you're going to do stretch panels as well. Quite a good amount of luggage on these little Sunsundeguis, because being a squashed down coach, they keep the height, which other smaller rear engine vehicles that are specifically built like that don't. So you're not going to struggle with 30 or 34 bags in there. Anyway, we're going to jump on board, and this is where it gets different. The original owner of this, when I shut that row off, the original owner of this was the Amersham and Windsor Carriage Company. Now, unfortunately, the proprietor suddenly passed away, and all these very, very well specified luxury vehicles came on the market, this being one of them. So as you can see, we have got currently 34 reclining seats with 3-point seat belts. They're finished in this very smart navy blue and cream two-tone leather trim. There's also wood effect trim to the seat fixtures and fittings. If you can get a sort of, if I can get one in shot, you might just see the little flap there. There's USB connectors at every seat. When we get to the back, make a note of that monitor. We're going to come to that in a minute. We've got a rear floor mounted toilet. Then we've got this little kitchenette with hot and cold running water. There's a Keurig pod coffee machine there, and there are 2 pull-out drawer fridges. Trace to the seat backs. There's also a facility for 2 tables in this vehicle, so it drops down to 30 plus 2 tables. But you don't have to take any seats out. So this is what happens, right? See that pedal there? You step on that pedal, see if I can do it. Right, and that seat moves forward like that, okay? Then this seat here, can you see all that gubbins under there? It slides out, I'm guessing that's something to do with it. It slides out, turns around on its frame, so it backs up to that one there, and then you drop a table in. So you don't have to take any seats out. It's all sort of manufactured to do it far simpler. Bit more forward effect trim in there, and then just drops back into position and knocks the curtain out of place. So, fully air conditioned Sutrac system on these, fully carpeted with wood effect laminate underneath. We're wired for DVD. We've got 2 fixed monitors, one at the front, one at the back, obviously for the people facing that way when the tables are in. The only thing really that lets it down internally, well, there's two things. One, that window's gone, so that needs replacing. But you could do a lot with this vehicle, couldn't you? You know, if you're in the sort of corporate, like the guy at Amersham and Windsor was, if you're in the corporate market and you run little sprinters and so on, and you want something a bit bigger, but you don't want it spending too much, what's wrong with this? Perfect size, Volvo reliability, highly spec'd interior, happy days. The other thing that lets it down is the driver's seat. That needs recovering, okay? Other than that, dash is all good. We've got just over 330,000 kilometres showing, so it's not worked hard. Okay, we've got lane departure and automated emergency braking system. There is the safe under the driver's seat. We've got another fridge by the courier seat, which gives us 3 fridges in total. Courier seat finishes the job. What a lovely little thing. As I said, really, outside is worse than inside. But you know what? Coat of paint, saw that driver's seat out and replace that window. What a different bus. You know, so... Anyway, to recap, she is a 2016 on a 16 registration Volvo B8R Sunsundegui SC5 30/34 seat executive coach.